Canada Immigration Backlog Updates. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada seem keen on reducing the application backlog as quickly as possible by taking measures to inspire efficiency within its operations. Has it been successful so far? We are going to answer all such questions in today's video and look at all the available details. Have you faced any delays during your Canadian immigration? Share your experience with us in the comments section below. Data suggests that applications that fail to fulfill service standards are being reduced by IRCC. In addition to this, reports from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada confirm that the immigration backlog has reduced to 2.2 million. Existing inventories of immigration applications. On the 31st of October, the Citizenship Inventory had 331,401 applications, but on the 30th of November, it stood at 314,630. Similarly, the inventory of permanent residents was 506,421 on the 3rd of November, and on the 2nd of December, it stood at 512,342 applications. Moreover, the temporary residence inventory had 1,537,566 applications on the 3rd of November, but on the 2nd of December, it stood at 1,416,125. As you can tell, there have been notable reductions in several categories, yet the biggest reduction was seen in the temporary residence inventory. Inventories of Express Entry and Provincial Nominee Program. Pending applications under the Express Entry Program amounted to 39,589, according to the data of the 3rd of November. However, as of the 2nd of December, this figure grew to 43,326 applications. In addition to this, the applications for the Canadian Experience class have recently increased by 5,000. Furthermore, the rounds of invitations for Express Entry candidates were also resumed by IRCC in July. Between the 21st of September 2021 and the 6th of July 2022, Express Entry draws were restricted to the candidates belonging to the Provincial Nominee Program, since IRCC found it challenging to process Express Entry applications within their service standard of 6 months. Invitations for Federal Skilled Worker Program and Canadian Experience class were halted by IRCC, allowing the department to reduce the backlog successfully. Now, IRCC is again capable of following the service standard of 6 months for candidates who were issued a permanent residence invitation after the 6th of July. The inventory for the Provincial Nominee Program consists of 62,343 applications. Inventory of Family Class Programs. There were a total of 128,112 applications for all family class immigration programs on the 3rd of November, but now this number has dropped to 127,091. The applications for spouse and partner sponsorship programs, at 62,106, make up the biggest part of the inventories for all programs. Moreover, there is an inventory of 53,770 applications for the Parents and Grandparents Program, which was at 55,653 applications in November. Everything you need to know about service standards. As of the 31st of October, IRCC's website showed a backlog of 1.2 million applications. On the 30th of September, there was a backlog of 1.5 million applications, which means that IRCC was able to reduce the backlog by 350,000 applications within a month. Meanwhile, the inventory of permanent residency applications increased. An application goes into a backlog when it is not processed within the service standard. These standards are used for determining the expected timeline of an application from submission till it is processed. It's important not to confuse the service standard with the actual time taken by IRCC to process applications. Any application that is not processed according to a fixed service standard is regarded as backlog. IRCC plans to process 80% of all types of applications according to their service standards. Every application has a varying service standard. For instance, the standard for a permanent residence application under the express entry system is 6 months, while other economic class lines of business take longer. According to IRCC, spousal and child family sponsorship has a service standard of 12 months. For temporary residence applications, the service standards lie somewhere between 60 to 120 days. It depends on whether the application is for work or education. Plus, the service standard of such applications is affected by where they are submitted from. How is IRCC dealing with the backlog? The reports confirm that between January and October 2022, 4.3 million applications for citizenship, temporary residence, and permanent residence were processed. Comparing these to the stats of last year, during the same period, only 2.3 million applications were processed. IRCC plans to have a backlog of less than 50% of all applications by the end of March 2023. As a result, the transition to digitize the application process for the majority of permanent resident programs began on the 23rd of September. Although, the department will also accommodate those who cannot apply online. Applicants over the age of 18 can now submit online applications for citizenship without any difficulty. IRCC also has plans to digitize all types of citizenship applications by the end of this year, including those for minors. Our video update for today ends here. If you found our video helpful, like, subscribe, and share our videos with your family and friends. Thanks for watching.